Hello students, welcome back to the continuation of chemical properties of acid. In the last video also we have studied the chemical properties of acid and we have studied till the electrical conductivity of acid. Now the next chemical property of the acid is the reaction with bases. Okay, so reaction with the bases, that obviously is the reaction of acid with base to form salt and water. So this reaction is known as neutralization reaction. So this is the repetition. Actually we have studied the neutralization reaction in the first chapter with the different types of chemical reaction. So acid reacts with base to form salt and water. This is called neutralization reaction. Example, HCl, hydrochloric acid, reacts with NaOH, caustic soda, also known as sodium hydroxide. Okay, and it forms sodium chloride, NaCl plus water. So neutralization reaction. Second example we can take H2SO4, sulfuric acid. H2SO4 reacts with sodium hydroxide or caustic soda to form sodium sulfate, Na2SO4, sodium sulfate plus water. So you have to balance the reaction. So these are the examples of neutralization reaction in which acid reacts with base to form salt and water. Next chemical reaction, that is the reaction of acid with metallic oxide. Reaction of acid with metallic oxide. This reaction is also known as neutralization. How? Just see the example. CaO, calcium oxide. Calcium oxide reacts with hydrochloric acid to form calcium chloride, CaCl2. It is called calcium chloride plus water. So water formula it's okay, H2O. CaCl2, it is what? Salt. So formation of salt and water take place. That is why it is called neutralization reaction. HCl is acid and all these metal oxides, कौन से metal oxide? Calcium oxide, copper oxide, magnesium oxide, all these metallic oxide are basic in nature. So that is why this reaction is also, it's a reaction between base and acid to form salt and water. So that is why remember this reaction is also called neutralization reaction. Second example, copper oxide, CuO. Copper oxide reacts with hydrochloric acid to form copper chloride plus water. Next, magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide reacts with hydrochloric acid to form magnesium chloride and water. It forms what? Magnesium chloride and water. So these are the examples in which, remember, hydrochloric acid reacts with metallic oxide. In order to explain this reaction, I am going to explain one activity also. So see this activity, that in this beaker we have taken copper oxide. This copper oxide, it is of black color. Particles are of black color, copper oxide. To this is the glass rod. In order to stir the solution, in this HCl is added. Okay? HCl is added. So reaction takes place like this. Copper oxide reacts with hydrochloric acid. It forms, and after the reaction this solution turns bluish green in color. This black color disappear and bluish green color appear. This bluish green color is because of the formation of copper chloride. Copper chloride. So this change in the color takes place according to the reaction. Copper oxide plus hydrochloric acid gives copper chloride and water. So this is the example of reaction of acid with metallic oxide. After the chemical properties of acid and chemical properties of the acid, let's see organic and inorganic acid. So what are the organic acids? Actually organic acids are obtained from the natural sources, that is from the plants and animals. So they are obtained from the nature, they are naturally obtained. Example is acetic acid, or with the common name you can know the vinegar, used in Chinese food as well as used as a preservative. Lactic acid, it is present in the milk, ठीक है, and so many others are there. So generally organic acids are weak in nature. Next one is the inorganic acid. Inorganic acid, they are not obtained naturally, they are not naturally present, but they are obtained from the minerals present in the earth crust. From there, where they are obtained? They are obtained from the minerals of the earth. And now they are prepared in the laboratories or industry. Means ready-made, they are not available in the earth crust. Minerals are obtained from the earth crust, and from that mineral these acid can be prepared in the laboratories or industries. Example is hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid. Hydrochloric acid is HCl, sulfuric acid is H2SO4, nitric acid is HNO3. So all these acids are strong. So this inorganic acid, generally they are strong than organic acid, but these three categories are of strong acid, and you know that strong acids are very harmful for the human body as well as for the delicate parts of ours like skin, eyes and all that. In the inorganic acid, carbonic acid, H2CO3, phosphoric acid, H3PO4, etc. They are weak. So in inorganic also weak acids are also present. So weak acid, inorganic weak acids, some acids are used in foodstuffs also because they are not harmful. Acids which are used in foodstuffs are acetic acid as a preservative, tartaric acid as a one component of baking powder. Carbonic acid is this H2CO3 present in soft drink. So this is only the general idea about the organic and inorganic acids. Now let's see how to dilute concentrated acid. अगर कोई एसिड बहुत ज्यादा कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड है तो हम उसको डाइल्यूट कैसे कर सकते हैं? There is a way how to dilute concentrated acid. Otherwise, this process is very risky. Okay, it can harm you also. So just see, take the beaker and in the beaker water is already present. ये एक बीकर है जिसमें कि पहले से ही पानी है. To this beaker containing water you can add concentrated acid. हम पानी में एसिड मिला सकते हैं. Okay, and you can stir it with the help of glass rod. This is the correct method, right method. कौन सा? In water you can add concentrated acid to make it dilute. This is the correct method. But wrong method is what? That to the acid add water. In this diagram what I have shown, that one beaker is there and in the beaker concentrated acid is present and to the acid water is added. This process is wrong. कौन सी process गलत है? कि हम acid में पानी मिलाएं. Because this process is both processes are exothermic in nature. Exothermic in nature मतलब heat is given out. Heat is given out. Heat is given out. So that much amount of the heat can break the beaker also. What I said that both these processes are exothermic in nature. Exothermic in nature means what? Heat is given out. Heat is evolved. So that heat is evolved is in very high amount that can break the beaker also, and that solution can swell out from the beaker and the person who is diluting this acid can meet with an accident. ये प्रोसेस इतनी ज्यादा एक्सोथर्मिक होती है, इतनी ज्यादा हीट बाहर निकलती है कि वो जो गर्मी है वो इस बीकर को तोड़ भी सकती है और साथ में ये लिक्विड जो है बाहर उछल कर आ जाएगा और जो इसे बना रहा है वो के उसके साथ कोई एक्सीडेंट भी हो सकता है. So remember, this is the correct method, that to add acid to the water, but no addition of what? Addition of what? Acid to water to the acid. Addition of water to acid is not recommended. That's all in this video.